Alright, so today I'm recording another video. Today I'm going to be painting my brake calipers. You guys saw in the last video, I had just changed my brake calipers, or my brake pads and my rotors. I had just changed them. Today I'm going to be painting them. I'm going to show you guys everything you guys need. And I'm going to go, kind of step by step, so you guys have a better understanding of how to do it properly. I have done research and I've made sure I bought the right paint, so I just have to do it once. So I'm gonna show you guys everything you guys need. Alright, so first you guys are gonna want some kind of clear. I went with satin clear. Make sure it withstands more than 900 degrees. That's roughly how much brakes get up to. And you're gonna want high heat primer, and you're gonna want, of course, brake paint or caliper paint. You're going to want some rubbing alcohol to clean the surface after you're done. Some brake cleaner to help clean with the wire brush, and then a little toothbrush to get into the small spaces. You could use yours, your brothers, your sisters, your parents, or just a random one you guys have. And spray grip. You guys don't need this. I would assume it makes it easier, so I'm going to try it on this. And then something to mask off the surface, and then a rag to clean the caliper after with the rubbing alcohol. That is basically all you guys need. And of course your breaker bar, your little crossbar, so then you guys could take off the wheels. I'm gonna see how fast it'll be. Just like that, the wheels are off. It's on jack stands, both wheels are off. Now we could get started on cleaning these calipers. You guys can see the process. What you guys could do is get the brake cleaner. Just kind of want to spray it on. These brakes might be a little bit warm, so it's going to make it a little bit harder to clean, but I don't want to wait. So I'm going to use the wire brush, and then I'm going to use the toothbrush to get into these small areas. Start cleaning. Next step is you're going to want to clean the caliper very well with, you can use acetone or isopropyl. I don't know if I said that wrong. So you just want to clean the surface very well. You don't want this to be dirty, because when this is dirty, the paint won't bond perfectly and it'll start to peel or lift up, and you don't want that on your nicely painted calipers. And you guys could go a little bit deeper into this. You guys could take off the caliper. I just want to do it the more simple way, the more the way that more people are gonna do it, just so you guys have like a little reference. I'm not saying my way is the best, but this is how I'm gonna do it, and then you guys could see the result and see for yourself if you want to copy me. But you could take off the caliper, you could take out the brakes, sand these down, or wash them, whatever you guys want to do. This is just a more simple way. Maybe one day I'll go back and redo it, but for now I think this is good. I'm just going to go over it one more time with another corner. What you guys are going to want to do, you get a plastic bag or anything to mask off, whichever you prefer. You're going to want to make a little hole in it, not too big. Kind of just want to cut a little hole in it. A decent sized hole, and you're going to want to rip it around the caliper so it's less time to mask off. You're going to want to mask off the rotor, anything you don't want painted. So there you could see we have a tight fit all the way around. You're going to want to avoid painting, of course, the brake line just get it all the way around. And there, as you can see, I masked off the rotor, and it's perfectly flush all the way around. It's a nice tight fit. So now you guys can start getting on your paint. So that's what we're gonna do next. As we got it all masked off, you can see I put a little bit of tape on this like little rubber boot that I had up here. Put a little bit right there and a little bit right there, just so I wouldn't paint the rotor or the brake pads. I masked off up here, make sure I don't get any paint. With the plastic bag, it would be easier; it would just go out. But I use like painter's masking, so I had to go through it a little bit more. Up here, I don't really care too much, but still less work when cleaning. So now we can get started on painting our brakes. I'm gonna shake it, and you guys are gonna want to do light thin layers. You guys aren't gonna want to go crazy. The first coat. Let it dry for about 5 minutes. I'm gonna apply the second coat lightly. Also, you don't want to overdo it with primer. It's just to give it a better surface to bond to. You guys are gonna want to start getting your caliper paint. This resists up to 900 degrees. It might be overkill, might not be, but definitely worth it. So you'll have to redo them at any point. We're gonna do maybe 3 to 5 layers of this on each corner, and I am gonna show you guys how to paint the drums also, because it's a little bit different. Probably more simple, but still a little tutorial on it. Turn your wheel a little bit just so you guys can get the back, or depending on what you guys end up doing, you guys might not do the back. I'm gonna do the back. I'm gonna go to the third coat. There's a third coat. I think this is kind of overkill, but I bought 2 cans of this, so I'm gonna use 2 for the back, 2 for the front, or 1 for the back, 1 for the front. That's what I meant. And then one can of coat. I'm only gonna do, or clear coat. I'm only gonna do probably 2 layers just to make it look nicer. I just want to speak on this real quick. This spray grip, totally worth it. You guys should definitely get it if you guys get it at the store. It's only $2.99, and you guys could use it with basically any can, any kind of like spray tip. This is definitely worth it. It's easier than. This is definitely easier and totally worth it. Right now, I'm just waiting for the third coat to dry, and then we can get onto the 4th coat, and then possibly a 5th coat, and then clear 4th coat. I've let it dry for a good amount of time. I'm gonna apply the 5th and final coat before we clear this. You're gonna want to clear them after, just to avoid brake dust getting into the pores of the paint. So I'm going with flame proof satin clear. This withstands 1300 to 2000 degrees, which is probably overkill, but definitely better to be safe than sorry. It won't chip, and it's a protective finish. So, and it's a satin, so I don't know how it's gonna come out. But the guy said that it should be somewhere around here, so it won't be too glossy, but it'll have a little bit of gloss to it. So hopefully it does, because this side would definitely look better gloss. So I'm going to apply the first coat. You guys can see we got the first layer done. We're going to let this dry for 10 to 15 minutes, and then keep applying the next couple layers. I'm going to show you guys the final product once it's all done drying. Alright, I've applied 3 coats of this satin clear. This is the final product. I'm going to take off the little cap thingy right here, so you guys can see the final product with the rotor all clean and nice. And I'm going to slap on my 24s real quick just to see how it looks behind it. Definitely looks great. Still looks glossy. Looks amazing. final product, as you guys can see, it definitely looks way better. Kind of like how it looks with the blue, to be honest. And of course, I forgot to record an outro again. This seems to always happen. But if you guys did find the video informal or entertaining, go ahead and like and subscribe. We're almost at 500 subscribers. This video is pre-recorded, so when this video is recorded, I only had 200 subs. We're almost at 500. So if you guys like the video, subscribe. I know half of you guys aren't. There should be a few more videos coming out, and then I'm gonna do an update video and a video about what I want to do with the truck in the next year or so, and what I'm gonna do in the winter time, because winter time is when big things happen. I don't know, but like I said, like, subscribe. Ignore the balloons. It was my birthday a while ago and I just haven't taken them down. But like and subscribe, and I'll be posting more. See you guys in the next video. Peace.